All right. That was really fun. That was really fun. Man, Rain is a ruthless tiefling, isn't she?
She is. She's vicious.
It's hard to like be a mean character when you're laughing like
Ah,
through it
no.
all.
It is hard.
Yeah,
It is
right.
hard to do
You love
that.
it.
Hey, Will,
Should-
click that image and then click the mute button on it.
Is it working for you guys?
All right,
Yep,
so
it's working.
Brother O Keefe McQuarters has taken you to the graveyard. You guys have gotten to the Valhingen graveyard. You know, this is a small tomb. As you guys are walking up, it looks to be it's actually really nice. And you know, he talks to you and tells you that this is pretty much the oldest and longest standing resident of the actual graveyard itself. And it's a beautiful tomb. What can I say? It's made out of marble. And as you guys enter, you can see the Crypt of Xandria is a very nicely appointed stone and marble building, roughly 20 foot square, like I have already told you. Brother O'Keefe produces the key, unlocks the door, and he also tells you that this is a very dark and scary place, so you guys are going to need light. So as you guys, he does have a light spell. He basically taps his staff on the ground outside. His staff does produce a It does produce a light. So everyone should be able to see in the tomb. I don't think. Yeah, everyone should be able to see now in the tomb, especially with O'Keefe's light spell.
Oh, that's awesome.
All right. So now everyone has light. So the interior is of a very fine quality. You can see that the walls have various scenes showing a lovely woman representing all of the different tapestries on the wall. Now, this woman looks to be looking. She's on different locations basically in all these tapestries. This woman is looking towards a snow-covered peak in one of these tapestries. Now, also she is holding a venomous snake in a garden in one tapestry. It appears this woman is working with bubbling vials in a laboratory setting in one of these. And, you know, there's just all different types of, you know, like I said, there's 5 different tapestries. Now, the lid of the marble sarcophagus that you see does have this same woman as well engraved on the lid of the sarcophagus. And, you know, her engraving is in the center. And she's the same, and it is definitely this. It's the same beautiful woman that's represented in all of the tapestries. And then Father O'Keefe McQuarter says, "Ah, here's the correct crypt."
Dave, can I do a religion check to find out what religion the woman is of?
Sure.
Just to make sure it's the one that he said it was before.
Okay, visually there's no signs of any type of deity or symbols, because usually all of the deities do have symbols, but as you're walking in you don't notice any, but you can still give me a check anyway.
Okay. Oops.
Yeah, you don't notice any kind of religious iconage or symbols or anything like that.
So, Dave, I'm looking at the cover of the tomb, and it's hard for me to make out on here. But what is she doing on the cover? She's kind of. Does she have like a boom box, or no, she's holding something? Can you tell me what's going?
It's just the only sarcophagus that I had with a woman on it. So
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
well, I was trying to match it.
She's
with
just
the,
holding
sounds.
she's just holding a bucket. It's definitely not
That's
a boom
how
box.
Playboy used to be.
Well, I was trying to match it with the tapestries, to kind of figure out what's going on, though.
Yeah. Well, like I said,
But that's okay. Yeah, got it.
That's okay. No problem. It does have the same beautiful woman in various scenes. Now, she's looking towards a snow-covered peak. standing in the rain of a thunderstorm, sitting in a comfortable room by a roaring fire, holding a venomous snake in a garden, and working with bubbling vials in a laboratory. Those are the 5 different tapestries.
Does Brother McQuarter's what's-his-face know if the woman on the sarcophagus is supposed to be the same woman who's in the sarcophagus?
Oh,
is it-
that's apparent. You don't even have to, it's like I said, you don't even have to. You've noticed this right off the bat. It is, the woman that's on the lid of the sarcophagus is the same woman that's on all 5 of these tapestries. And one tapestry is the color black, one tapestry is the color red, one tapestry is the color blue, one tapestry is the color white, and one tapestry is the color green.
So guys, I'm telling you, there's something up here with these tapestries. I think before we slide this back, we might want to take just a double check. I mean, it's obvious she has a mixture, so she's either an alchemist or there's poison, and then she's messing with the serpent, so that tells me draconic or dragon or snake or something like that. I don't know about the other ones though.
Yeah, the snow-covered peak would be white. That's no problem. You guys want to go ahead and decipher those now? That's fine.
Yeah, let's do that.
Sure. If you guys want to do that, that's fine.
What check would that be?
Is it possible she's a worshiper of like Tiamat with the? I think those are all different colors of dragons, aren't they?
Oh, there are dragons to be known as being white, green, blue, red, and black. Correct. But would that be something that your character would know? That's the thing that you got to ask your character.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
Does my character know the different types of dragons?
Well, you would know that there are, everybody knows that there's both metallic and chromatic dragons. I mean, from stories when you would be a child up to, even schooling in a temple or a wizard tower, or even fighting against, maybe in a fighting academy, or even a thieves guild. So yes, everyone would have general knowledge of a dragon. Now, as for Tiamat, possibly, but you would have to make a roll for me. I mean, that's the only way that if you want to.
What kind of roll?
Is it history or?
You would do a history check. Add in, it's an intelligence skill check, and if you have history, then you could add in your history proficiency.
Unless you're a cultist. Then
are we all doing this?
Yeah, everybody can do it. I'm not doing it without a crit, so.
Whistler, you
my
forgot
DC
where
is
you
20 plus.
I just walk right into the wall.
Where is this tapestry at? I don't see it.
All right, so nobody knows of actual Tiamat. I know there were a couple high rolls, but that was not the DC that I was looking for. All right, so you guys want to go ahead and... But yes, everyone does know that there are the chromatic dragons or all of the colored dragons. White, green, blue, red, black. The metallic dragons, I'll even go as much to say, Cyborg, you would know that the chromatic dragons are usually more of an evil type of dragon, and the metallic dragons are usually neutral and good. Although there are chromatic dragons that can be good as well, but the majority of them are not.
Can I, these tapestries are just colors, right? No pictures on them, you said?
Yeah. I've been
Okay.
saying... Did you hear I read
the
5? Yeah.
You said
there
what
you
all
go.
the pictures were.
Okay, so...
The white is on a snow-covered peak. And so on
Okay,
and so forth.
so I'll give you the descriptions for... this is the... Alright, so this beautiful woman that is on the same sarcophagus, the cover of the sarcophagus, there is a woman that is looking towards a snow-covered peak. There is the same woman standing in the rain of a thunderstorm. The same woman is sitting in a comfortable room by a roaring fire. There is the same woman holding a venomous snake in a garden, and this same beautiful woman working with bubbling vials in a laboratory.
She looks like she's well-traveled.
So what do you think, what colors these tapestries would be? Well,
Yeah.
The white is
pretty
obvious. That's
Yeah.
the snow caps. The green would probably be the venomous snake. Sitting at the
Uh-huh.
roaring fire would be red.
Mhm.
You know,
The blue's got to be the thunderstorm, probably.
yep. The thunderstorm and
Yeah.
working in the laboratory would be black. So there.
Okay.
Oh.
And
I just want
sorry.
to kick the cover off that sarcophagus.
Oh shit.
You can see
Yes,
that
great
know,
idea.
Father O Keefe McQuarter is starting to go over to the lid of the sarcophagus, and he goes, "Well, I would like to have a hand. If one of you strong gentlemen would like to help me out, I would most gratefully appreciate it."
I'd like to hide in the corner a little bit, just FYI.
Okay.
I'll offer to help.
Okay. So you and Brother O'Keefe McQuarters, you both pry the lid open of the sarcophagus, and it reveals a jumbled pile of bones.
Are they human bones, or can I tell that? It's not dragon bones.
Well, you look at these bones, and you can definitely tell that they are not human bones. But,
Whoa.
and especially, the half-orc, you could tell that these are probably a draconic type of bone. And you also notice that there's a lot of the bones that are actually missing as well. So it's not even a full corpse.
Oh, that
Okay.
sucks.
It's maybe it's a dragonborn.
I said we go back to the inn and get that dragonborn over here.
You guys doing anything else with the anything else in there? You guys also notice that there are 5 tiny gems mixed in with these bones as well. There's a red ruby, a green emerald, a black opal, a white diamond, and a blue sapphire.
Oh,
Does Brother O'Keefe
snap.
notice them?
Can I? Yeah, I want to.
He does.
Can I notice him? Like, I'm actually suspicious of him a little bit now. Can
Ooh.
I see like any like emotions he's doing as he's looking at this body? And I mean the bones and these gems.
He's just standing there scratching his head.
Oh, so he looks like he doesn't know.
Well, he sees the gems, Dave said, right?
Yes.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, so
Well,
it's not-
he's
but obviously
actually
the
standing
gems-
back. Both Garfunkel and the Paladin, they're basically leaned over the sarcophagus, looking inside, and O'Keefe McQuarter is basically just standing back, scratching his head.
Hey, why don't you get that black dragon scale near and see what happens?
Oh, okay. So I take out my dragon scale as I think, wow, those look valuable, and I place the scale above the sarcophagus.
Okay, so
Like I hold it in the air though, like I don't let go of it.
okay, so these few moments go by. You start to pull out the black dragon scale, and then all of a sudden you start to hear scraping sounds that are starting to echo throughout the crypt, and the door that was pried open slams shut, and you can actually hear it lock. You can hear several mechanizing type of clicks, and now you start to hear a hissing sound, and you can also see that there, out of the crypt itself, there is green gas starting to fill the chamber.
Okay, you guys are gonna have
What?
to take these gems, and we're gonna have to
I would
place
like to
them
try and pick
somewhere.
more, please.
Okay, so what I would like to do is I would like everyone to roll initiative,
Dun dun dun.
and I'm going to also roll initiative as well.
For the gas?
Yes.
Yeah, why might you be rolling initiative?
I just thought that was the half-orc. He had some tacos earlier. Sweetness, the gas got a 0. Oh, that's sad. It's 10.
Okay, so who else needs to roll? We need one more person to roll. Rain,
That's
Zivit.
the priest.
Your guy, the priest.
Oh yeah.
The,
All right.
where did his hat go?
I was looking at my decks.
You could just hit initiative on your character and it'll roll automatically.
And if it's
Oh,
voice
yeah.
controlled, you can yell initiative, and it works.
only
That would be
for
awesome.
iNomes. iNomes work that
The
way.
I
iNomes.
took you serious again. I need to stop taking you serious.
Okay, So, Rain,